You ever notice how stuck doesn't always look like chaos? Sometimes it's quiet. It's the version of stuck where your life looks fine on the outside, but internally, something feels misaligned. You're functioning, you're showing up, you're doing what you're supposed to do, yet there's this lingering feeling that you're meant for more, but you can't seem to reach it. This isn't a loud breakdown. It's a subtle one, a silent pause between who you were and who you are becoming. This is the part that's the most frustrating, right? You're journaling, healing, setting boundaries, praying, learning, doing the inner work that most people avoid, and still you're thinking, I'm doing everything right, so why isn't my life changing yet? Here is the truth most people never tell you. Growth doesn't reward you immediately. There's a delay because your internal shift has to solidify before your external life reflects it. You're planting seeds, but seeds don't bloom the day they're planted. This is where psychology comes in. What you're feeling right now is called the identity gap, the uncomfortable space between your old self and the version of you you're evolving into. Your mindset is changing, but your identity hasn't fully caught up yet. You're unlearning who you were, but haven't fully stepped into who you're becoming. This gap feels like not recognizing yourself anymore, feeling off without knowing why, craving change but fearing it at the same time, wanting more but settling out of habit. You're not stuck. You're in the middle of a mental and emotional rewiring. Even when you're healing, there are subtle old patterns still running in the background, such as shrinking yourself to make others comfortable, accepting almost enough because you fear starting over, confusing self-sacrifice with love, choosing familiar struggles over unfamiliar peace. These patterns don't disappear overnight. Your mind is still learning to trust the new you more than the old survival version of you. Becoming her means catching yourself in those patterns and choosing differently, one small decision at a time. Here's the reframe you need to hear. You're not stuck. You're transitioning. And transitions don't feel exciting. They feel slow, uncertain, disorienting, almost like nothing is happening, but everything is shifting at once. Think of a caterpillar inside a cocoon. From the outside, it looks like nothing's changing, but inside, transformation is happening at the deepest level. That's you. Your mind, your habits, your standards, your identity. They are all rearranging themselves to match the future you prayed for. So, if you're in this season, pause and breathe. You haven't failed. You haven't fallen behind. You're not being punished. You're being prepared. The version of you that's stepping into the woman you keep envisioning, she requires a different mindset, a different level of trust, a different level of alignment. This chapter of your life is where you learn to stop rushing to the destination and start honoring the becoming process. Because her isn't created in the glow-up moment. She's created right here, in the stillness, the discomfort, the in-between. You're not stuck. You're evolving, and soon your external world will reflect the work you've been doing within. Be gentle with yourself during this transition. Becoming her is already in motion, even if you can't see it yet. Thank you for pressing play. Thank you for being here, for giving yourself permission to grow. If this message speaks to your season, subscribe, breathe, and stay a while. And be sure to share this with others. Because becoming her doesn't happen overnight. It happens here, in the quiet space between who you were and who you're meant to be.